Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Novella. Today is Wednesday and that means a midweek check-in. I read one book on Monday and that is The Wasp Factory by Iain Banks. Yesterday I started Osebol, Voices from a Swedish Village by Marit Kapla. And tomorrow I will start this one, Strangers on a Train by Patricia Highsmith, because I'm doing a buddy read together with Ollie from Criminally. All year round we will read her entire catalogue. So yeah, The Wasp Factory. The Wasp Factory is about a young boy who is 8 at the beginning of the story, and he is a very troubled young man. By the time he is 11, he is already a serial killer. He killed 2 of his brothers and 1 little niece. And yeah, there's also a whole lot of animal cruelty involved, so you have the gist of the story. Now, what did I think of the story? Well, I didn't hate it, but it felt very... it felt like a pastiche to me. It's like, I don't know why, when I was reading it, I was thinking of The Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. It felt a bit like that. I never believed the story. I never was drawn into the story, maybe because it had a very upbeat tone of voice. And I don't know if that really worked for me. I gave it 4 stars because of the idea that worked, and I read it very fast, and I thought it was quite amusing, but not very disturbing in the sense that this would be a traumatizing read. No, not at all. Now, the next book is a book that I will probably never forget for the rest of my life. Why? Because it's so different from all the books I've ever read, and I've read many. It's Osebol, Voices from a Swedish Village. It is written by Marit Kapla, and that Swedish village, Osebol, which is rather up north and close to the Norwegian border, consists of 25 houses. And Marit Kapla was from there, and she interviewed everybody there. And what she did was something wonderful. So she wrote down, unedited, their stories, their stories, and she organize them as a sort of verse. Let me show you, like here. Can you see it? So at the beginning you have who is speaking and then what they're saying. And what's so magical about it is that she wrote everything down the way she heard it. So when you talk, you rarely speak in full sentences, so she kept that. And of course, when you tell a story, and especially people who are not used to telling a story, there's no beginning, middle, and end. Yet, it all makes sense. It is beautiful, and some things are very ordinary, very plain. There's one man who always talks about wood, and because it's his passion, and that plywood is also wood and better than other materials. And yeah, it's but also about things that happened in the village. Some people talk about the wartime, others talk about the seasons. It is amazing, and I love living in a little village. Mine is 1,700 people, more or less. And yeah, you can feel what's alive and what's living in that little village. It is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And yeah, it's a must read. I have it now in ebook, but I will definitely buy the physical copy because I want to have it. I want to open it when I want to and read it yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful book, and I'm really glad that I have it and that I'm reading it. It's amazing. Now, tomorrow I will start Patricia Highsmith's debut, Strangers on a Train. I know about this book, of course, because it's also a Hitchcock movie. I'm a big Hitchcock fan. And yeah, I really want to talk. I really want to read the original story. I've never read it. The only books I've read from Patricia Highsmith are, of course, her notes and diaries. And Carol I've read, and the Ripleys, but not Strangers on a Train. So I will start together tomorrow, because, of course, with Ollie from Criminology, we are planning on reading her whole catalogue this year. So that means more or less 2 books a month, which is very doable for us. So yeah, and of course I'm also reading Dangerous Liaisons by Choderlos de Laclos, which is part of our Classics and Company event, together with Micah Cummins. Please join us if you want to read that book, and if you want to just join the conversation, you can. The link for our Discord is down below. Discussions we're having about this book are wonderful, very, very interesting, you learn a lot. And if you have never read a classic, this is a very good book to start with, because it's still, it's not a slow read, it's not very dense. And it's about evil people, and everybody is flawed, but still you want to know what is going to happen. It's wonderful. Please join us. We are 70 plus people already who are reading this book. So not this one, but Dangerous Liaisons. So it's amazing. So yeah, that's it. I'll be back on Friday with a deep dive. I think I know who I will talk about, but I'm not sure yet. And on Sunday, of course, I have my Sunday coffee pledge. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.